solid hard hit out into left field, past the first and the second line of defense. It is way, it's almost to the porta potties. He is easily safe. And it's going to be a high pop-up out into right field, over the first line, bouncing past the second, through their hands, and he is safe. It's going to be 2 runs for the Renegades right off the bat. Hard bounces off the ground, running right along the left baseline, clear out past the third. He's missed the base. He's coming back, tackles it from the back. And a high pop-up over in the left. And it's just dropping right in front of the first line of defense. They're crawling for the ball on their knees, and they do have an out. And it's slammed on the ground, bounced up and caught Johnny in the knee before bouncing out into right field. Ready for the pitch. And hard, nailing it right down the center, bouncing past the first line, underneath the second line's arms as they crumble down. He is safe. It's going to put the Archers on the board.
One of the better pitchers in this game.
Hard pop-up over in center field. Oh, and then bouncing to the left just a little. Are they crumbling? Oh, and it kicked off their feet. He is safe. It caught on his feet as he was grabbing it and pushed away from him because his foot kicked it away. A hard line drive over in the left field, almost on the line. And they're sliding in front and stopping, and he is out. They have him out. What a hustle.
And that'll be Rob Dias out there. As I told you, he needs to practice more than others. And
a hard hit over in the right. That is going to be foul. It went all the way to almost to first base before sliding out. Ethan walking back, kind of exhaling a little bit as he makes it.
Yeah, well, it worked in this situation.
Hard bouncing hit over into center right field. Oh, rolled off their feet though, and they're crawling, but he's going to be safe. That is safe.
That's a fast run to the base by Chad Dillon.
And he's clobbered it straight down at Johnny, passed out in the center. It's on the ground, and it's managed to get past Rob. But does he? Oh, he's got him out like a split second before he hit it. That was an awesome hustle for
Rob Dias again. Second put out of the inning for Rob Dias.
And a slamming hit out into center left, bounces right out of the first line of defense's hands, and he is safe down.
Sometimes you got to give a good hitter credit for making a good hit, and Joe McNamara, the second straight time on a first pitch, has turned that into a run. He's just been on it.
A hard slamming hit almost knocked the pitcher out before it dropped to the ground, right into Ethan's hands, though, and Ethan Johnson has that put out. It hopped right past the first line of defense. Ethan just laid down in front of it and scooped it right up. And catching it on the inside, but it's popping over low on the ground in left field. Oh, it just fumbled through his hands as he struggled. And he is now still fumbling for it. And a hard pop-up over in the center field, just past Ethan, still bouncing around out there as Demo scrambles to get it, and he is going to be safe again, taking that lead. 3 runs.
So Shane Canton, we saw, you said, Rosina, 6-3 with still only 1 out.
And clobbering it down on the ground along the left baseline as they scramble. Oh, he knocked the ball out of his hands. That has got to hurt.
I didn't know this.
That has just got to be painful. He slid into it to grab with his hands. It bounced off his knees, away from him, and hit third base. And he just could not recover and get that in time. And nailing it and tossing the bat, bounces right over Rich and past Ethan. Deem out there scrambling to get the ball, and that's going to be another run for Joe. He has scored on every hit he's been up.
3 for 3 for...
And a high pop-up out into right field. That's way past. It's just almost to the third. Bounced over them as they scramble for it, and he's plowed first base.
Nope.
Hard pop-up into center field, just past Ethan Johnson as it's tumbling out there in the field. Josh is scrambling to get it. He is easily safe.
He must have...
Hard, powerful line drive over into left field, past second base, past Demo. They're just running to the base. They didn't even run back out to the field to get it. So it's going to be another run. And clobbering as it bounced down on the ground over to right field. Just, right into their hands. So that is an easy scoop up there for Kyle Bora.
Not able to corral him.
It's popping right into, just scrambled right past Johnny. And Rich just running straight out toward the pitcher, toward the ball instead of toward the base, and that is going to be an bouncing hit as it bounced down at Johnny right out into center. And they're scrambling to get it, and he is going to be safe. That's going to give Archers a little bit of momentum. Hard rolling right down center to left, just past Sean. He's going to the second lane, scooped up, and he is going to be out. I believe that is Joe McCormick, but I will take a look here. 53. Nope, that was Sean Devonish with that.
And great.
Hard
either way,
out into right, past the first, and landing just at the second. Their hands over their head. They just missed it, and that is going to give them another run. They just couldn't quite scramble. Hard, solid hit back out into left field again, but on the correct. Scoop right up into their end zone. That is out. That was an easy out right there. That was Kyle Bora with the put out. I think he's moved over to left field from right. Hard pop up high up into left field. Past the second, bouncing away from Kyle Bora. Past Demo, he is going to be safe.
Speed plus high pop up equals relatively easy run.
Hard line drive out in center, just past the pitcher's head. Stumbling. Ethan slowed it down, but still doesn't have it. Scrambling to get it, and he is. It's going to be a double check.
Double check. Yeah, it did sound. It did sound like a fraction of a second before. Ethan Johnson slowed it down, and you mentioned I got stuck with it and was able to pick it up just before. Another big game going on right now at the other field.
High pump up center, unless it rolls back, it should be fair. They just got to scramble to get it, and he is going to be out. Rob Diaz just running right up to the line, scrambling it. Rob Diaz. And it's going to be bouncing out past the pitcher, center right field, scooping up, and they have it out. That was a beautiful scoop up.
Guy Zuccarello making that play. They hollered at Kyle to stop before he got to the ditch, and he rolled all the way out of the field and down to the ditch. A little tight in on, but it's going to be high up into short left field, just past the first line as Kyle scrambles to get that ball and not getting it in time. That is going to give another point to the Renegades. Short little stance. Popping it down just past the pitcher on the ground. Popping up over Rich's hands again, and he's going to be safe. Called safe. Just not Rich's day today. And Sean Devonish with a high pop up into left center, out past Ethan Johnson, over to Demo. Demo trying to scoop. That's going to be a close call. He's out. They are going to call it out. Hard pop up by David out in center, just past the first line of defense, landing in front of Ethan, bouncing past him. Demo scrabbling, but it is going to be safe for the Renegades. There's that 16-5 game. And a hard, nice line drive out into left, past the first line, fumbling around Kyle's legs. Can he get the ball? He is going to be safe. Oh, my
Popped after him.
goodness.
Then it went to Kyle, and Kyle could not get a hold of it. Popping up over the pitcher and just short right in the front. See if Rich can grab this. And this time Rich has got that one. There was no fumble at all. Hard hit. Caught Johnny right in the leg. Drop again. He's not limping. Johnny is one tough pitcher.
2 strikes.
High pop-up center. This Demo right definitely in the air, just past the first line as they're scrambling to get. And they've got him out. That is, I believe,
Sean Devonish. Another put out for him. That's at least 2 for him. And
he's been playing some incredible defense.
It's going to get carried off the field.
High pop-up, almost repeat with Ethan Johnston, but it's going to be short, almost right. Can they grab it? That is going to be safe. They're saying that he did not get it in time.
Just before he got it off the ground.
Yep, it sounded like he was touching it before he fully slammed it right before. And so they get out of the 12 run. They will not. There will be no 12 run. The Boston over Gateway.
Yep, and I was right high up into center, just past the first line, bouncing past the second, scrambling, went over his hand, and he is going to be safe.
Good.
And oof. Hard one right into center, right past the first line. Oh, but it was right into Devin. I believe that was
46.
Yep. Oh, Joel McCormick picked that.
Joe McCormick.
Hard, powerful hit over into right field, past second, stumbling back into third, past the hands. He is going to be safe with his hands. He knew it as he sits up and shaking his hands like that. Hard hit right down to center right, going past. Oh, it is out there. He is going to be safe.
The text update there, 18-9, Philly over Bayou. 2 strikes on the batter.
And a solid grounder over into left field. Out, just stumbled over his legs. Shane there to back up his player, and that is going to be out.
Shane Canton. And
rolled right over Rob's legs, and Shane was right
37,
there.
Rob, right?
It
Thank
up
you.
Easy. It wasn't
5-minute break, guys.
And a hard bouncing hit over into left, just past the feet of Rob. And running Liam is running for that, and that is going to be safe. And a popping hit just past the pitcher out of Rob. And running Liam is running for that, and that is going to be safe. And a popping hit just past the pitcher out into left. Rich has got that. Rich has got that. Picked it up.
And a little bit of redemption there for Rich Crussell, getting Joe McCormick out, making that play, not letting him get past him.
And catching it tight, making it run right down to the left baseline, but it goes out after the base, and he is going to be safe. There's another one for
that.
Chris Kimball.
He just
inside the line till after the base, and slowly rolled its way out, making it very difficult to field.
It's 19-9, 2 for 3 for Chris, and once again Gateway, where you can see the 12.
And a little tight, dropping just barely. Is it going to make it past the pitcher's line?
Yep.
And it looks like it is,
Yep.
and he is going to be safe. It was just almost impossible for Rich to get to that. And a hard line drive, center to the left, bounces off. Oh, past Liam, out on the third, and he is going to be safe. And right past Liam, out in left field for the Archers. And a hard hit, it's clobbered. Oh, Rich has stopped it. Can he get it? And he's got it. Another defensive save by Rich after several misses. Definitely feeling that.
0-1.
Almost hit Johnny, popped out into center past Ridge, all the way out into the third. And
Nope.
Luis, oh, he's going to be safe. And a hard hit out into center right, bouncing back over to center. And, oh, it slipped out of their hand, and he is going to be out. Some nice put-outs after some strong fumbles earlier. Hard pop-up hit over into right field, right over the first line. See if Chris Kimball's going to get it, and not quite.
But now it's a full count.
And bouncing down past Ron, the pitcher, going right dead center, past Rich, over to Ethan's feet, and they're going to call him safe.
Close one.
And clobbering that over into left field past the first line of defense. Kyle scooping that right up, and that is going to be an easy out. A little bit tight on the bat, but hard up over the pitcher's head into center, bouncing over the third line of defense, just still bouncing away out there. He could take his time getting to the base, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Dave.
It's going to be another point.
And Drew Crook joins the run
Kyle
parade.
Bora, I believe.
Yeah, Carl.
Hard, solid hit
That's
over
the
into
direction.
left, bouncing over. Oh, past Kyle. Liam is running for it. That is going to give Shane another run for his numbers. It's going to make it 24-11. And hard one out into center left, bouncing right back. Oh, and Liam has it this time, and that is going to be an out. And it was good. Nailed it down on a grounder over into left field, out toward Liam. Past Liam's arm, and now that's going to be another run for the Renegades. And a solid bouncer over into left field. Over into Kyle, scooping it up, and he is out.
Position stuff works.
And a hard, solid knock high up into center field, bouncing back into the third base, and it's going to be safe. And I guess it does not run out.
Keep rubbing the head. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Obviously is working for him. And making a solid, better connection, dropping the bat, switching over back to first as it rolls back out. And, just past Lewis, and that is going to be a score.
Refreshing to see. And 25-13. Got to start somewhere.
Hard hit by Henry, down on the ground over to left field, popping over on them all. Can Lewis pick it up? And now he's going to be safe, giving him another run. They might be rejuvenated.
25-14. Johnny Walker getting...
Hard hit. It ticked the edge of Johnny's helmet as it went by his head. He's lucky that it barely, it's still going to be a dead ball, but it could have been a lot more painful right there.
That's the third time something's hit off Johnny today. We saw the one off his knee.
He just seems to walk it off. He's had his hip, he's had his knee, he's now his head. It doesn't seem to faze him.
Ready, ball.
Solid hit. This time it missed Johnny, going out to right field on the ground. Caught right up, scooped right up. No problem at all with Guy Zuccarello.
25-14, 2 outs, bottom 6.
Hard pop up over into right. It's going to drop short. Right over to Guy again. It's past his feet. Can he get to it in time? No, he does not. He's going to be safe for Kyle.
3 strikes. He can still use his pass, but that's not going to happen.
That's going to be a strike. That is going to be the game. And so that's going to be a 25-15 game for the Renegades. The Renegades coming off of the field. Johnny looking around at his players, hoping that they can line up here to congratulate one another. It still was a very well played game by the Archers.